welcome back to my channel. My name is Chamaka Ohadiugha and you are welcome back. Now, first things first, please, if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? So I figured that about 70% of my viewers have not subscribed to my channel. Why are you not subscribed yet? I mean, how do you get to know when I eventually put out content? So please, if you're watching this, just 1 second, just subscribe, like if you find this video interesting, and then share your thoughts in the comment section below. So today I'm going to be talking about something that I realized of recent, and maybe not of recent, but I think I had a deeper look into it, and I'm really concerned, and I have a lot of questions to ask. So now, does Nigeria have a different type of CV? I don't know. So I'm asking this question because of my experience like 2 weeks back. So I had the opportunity to actually feel like an employer. Actually felt like a recruiter actually, because I had the opportunity to do a shortlist for people who had applied for a marketing role, and it was exhausting. I mean, I literally had a first hand with what recruiters go through before eventually offering offer letters to shortlisted people who eventually have gone through the process and they deserve like the role or the position and whatnot. I mean, it's exhausting. So if you're a recruiter and you're watching this video, honestly, thumbs up. I know the word might see that you're not doing enough to employ people, but I think going through the rigorous process is just exhausting, and you're a human being, and you know you're trying to do your best. So this is how my experience went. So I'm working in a kind of doing a 1 month work experience somewhere, thanks to a friend that recommended me for this job role. It's an admin marketing job role, and it's been interesting so far. I get to be the only one to be in the office actually, so, and I don't have so much to do because it's a startup, so I'm not really going to give a whole lot of details about where I'm working. But as you can see, I'm not home, I'm alone. I'm like, so why don't I take the opportunity to do 1 or 2 videos, since this is like the only time I get to have a free time for myself. So I'm just going to utilize it. So he asked me to check the emails and to a specific month on when they submitted their CVs. So I was supposed to check them. We're looking for marketers, and particularly those who reside in Abuja here. So he shows me everything that I needed to do, and then I got to work. 1 hour in, I started having headache. 2 hours in, the headache set in, and then later my head was turning me. I was tired. I was like, what actually is going on here? So before I actually now go into talking about this CV, I'm just going to raise my hand. Yeah, I'm just going to raise my hand and say, first of all, my CV needs a lot of help. So I do not even have a half-perfect CV. Second of all, my arrangement is one of the UK styles, so it might not be the best one, but that's the standard mine is having. Third of all, I am not here to judge anybody. No, that's not the purpose of this video. I guess if you get to finish it, then you see why and what I'm talking about. And then finally, I would really like you to share your thoughts. So going through this CV just gave me a whole lot of experience about CVs and presentations and all that. So if you're a Nigerian watching me, and you're already working, I just have one question that has so many multiples within. Why do Nigerians have their biodata on their CVs? Like, is it a necessity that they have to have their biodatas? Like 75 or in fact 85% of the CVs I viewed had their biodata on their CVs. It's literally the first information before you go down to school, work experience, and maybe capabilities and skills, etc. I mean, it's just, I don't know, maybe it's me, but personally, I'm like, the bio information is needed when you have been shortlisted and you're getting to the final stage, which means you're either being given an offer letter or for further detailing, sort of. I think the major thing recruiters should be looking at for all what they do is more like getting your experience, your capabilities, and then your educational background before trying to now make contact with you. So, and I just kept CV by CV, biodata, okay fine, name, is some of them have it serially, some of them presentation is one other thing. So like name, date of birth, marital status, religion, there's this other one, but literally those basic things were in almost all the CVs I saw, and I'm like, so I really don't know like how to go on talking about this, but honestly, that's just my question. Why is there a need for your bio information on your CV? Why is that supposed to be the first thing? The modern world says your CV should just be about 2 pages or 1 page. So why do you have to have 2 pages? And then the first information is like your biodata. I'm asking, I'm not criticizing, because I really want to know, because if this is how things are done, I like to know, and I like to get a particular format on how it's done so that I can get to update my CV to a Nigerian standard. Well, personally, to me, all the applications I've made, I have not put my biodata in there, because I know the first information on CVs is usually background. So I'm getting, because of that background, people now go ahead to state their names, their marital status, their date of birth and all that, and their religion. It just got me weak, really. And then I was not imagining how their cover letters look like, because in your cover letter, that's where you actually sell yourself, telling them this is my name, this I'm from, blah blah blah. Now let's talk about presentation. A lot of the CVs I saw just had different presentations. Like, there was just no particular standard. I think I saw about 50 CVs. All of them had different formats, different templates, different presentations, different wordings, different designs. So I really can't even come and tell someone who wants to start a CV in Nigeria here that, oh, this is the particular format that you're supposed to use, because I'm personally confused, and that's the more reason why I'm not even changing the format of how mine is looking. I'm just going to keep adding the experiences I get and then just leave it like that. Coming back, I read a lot about CVs, and even though I'm struggling to get the best way to structure my CV, I personally want to learn to structure CV myself, and then I can help people around me. Do you get? So, like, I know one of the things I read, from like LinkedIn, you get to learn a lot about some of these things on LinkedIn. So on LinkedIn, one of the ladies I followed, they said the only people who are allowed to get their CVs designed are actually graphic designers. Other than that, normal application shouldn't have any design. Dear Lord, a lot of people, they don't even have anything to do with graphic designing. got their CVs designed. Yeah, I know ego and competition is a thing amongst young people, and in Nigeria here is like a lot. But like, I mean, the designs were fine, but it wasn't necessary, because we're not looking for who can design. We're looking for who knows the job and who can, deliver. So me thinking like a recruiter, I'm like, what was this? And then I look through the CV, it's not even having what I need. It's very exhausting. It's very, very exhausting. Some people have, by the side, you have their biodatas and, all that. As I said, there's no particular format. And then some other people have. And there's something I realized in about 30% of the CVs as well that I viewed, and that is rating themselves. So when it comes to the capabilities, they actually rate themselves like in percentage, sort of. So interpersonal communication, administrative skills, if they have any hard skills, like now presentation of these skills, more like when you're doing your statistical analytics and you're trying to make charts or circles and stuff like that, and you're trying to like rate it, and then the percentages at the end. Yeah, that is what people were doing on their CV. I'm like, is that really necessary? Like, is that how Nigerian CV are? Or people who review their CVs, is this the actual thing they tell them to do? I just looked at other CV, and I could go on and on talking about like my experience just seeing a small bunch of CV, and then I can't even imagine like bigger firms or place of work who are trying to recruit, and then the dozens of applications they get. And now this is the more reason why there's now the automated CV review. So once you're not having specific words, specific presentation, you're not having the word limit, your CV is just literally going to be trashed. And I feel like if a whole lot of companies and government agencies in Nigeria begin to do the automated CV review, I'm really sorry, a lot of people are going to have issues getting jobs, because with the level of unemployment in Nigeria, and then some people wising up to get these new technologies to fasten up recruitment processing, because no one is going to have time to specifically look at your CV, because no one has time for that. So what's the way forward? Actually, what's the way forward? I follow Dr. Dipo on Twitter, and God bless him, he's always hinting on getting good reviewed CVs. And right now, as I said, my CV is not good at all, in my opinion, like, because it's just empty, because all my life has been school, not break. So now that I've finished to a point, it's time to look for a job, and I don't really have working experience. So starting a CV like that is usually tough. So right now I'm saving money. Yes, I'm saving money so that when I get enough money to pay and not feel the pain, if you understand what I mean, I'm going to send in my CV there, and I'm going to get them review it. And maybe I would do like an update if I eventually send my CV, and then I'll come and talk about the presentation or however it is you're going to send it back to me. So the way forward is this: if you're watching me and you're a HR staff or a recruiter, or you have friends who are recruiters and you know what they're looking for in CVs, and you have friends who are looking for jobs, I really just want you to do one thing for me today. Ask for your friends' CVs. Honestly, help them make their CVs to come off standard, because every day there are new reviews, there are new qualities to be added, there are a whole lot of things. And then you are working in this department, you know what's expected of people who are looking for jobs. Please call your friends, let me look at your CV. I know human beings can be funny. I mean, you try to help them, and then it's like you're you're disturbing them too much, but at least try. Let it be that you made an effort in trying to help them with their CVs, because honestly, some people are going out there submitting their CVs and recruiters are like, I mean, I really want to help, but I can't help when your CV is looking like this. I can't get a grasp of what I really need from you. Do you get? So if you are a friend and you're in that department, please help your friend. Now, if you don't have friends who are recruiters or who are HR staffs or who are, based or, like, who could help you review your CV, but then people who you can pay and then they help you get your CV looking good, please, if it's your friend that does that servicing, it's even great that you save money and then you pay your friend and your friend helps you to build your CV, to make your CV look very presentable. Don't say because he's my friend so I have to get a discount. No, pay that money. If you had to save, and then when you are comfortable enough, just pay that money and then send in your CV to be reviewed. Because honestly, if the automated era comes in Nigeria, a whole lot is going to happen. A whole lot. I don't have any statistics of organizations or government agencies who are already using automated CV reviews for recruitment, but sooner or later it's going to be in existence. And honestly, I really want people to get jobs, but you can't get jobs if your CV is just not having all that it's supposed to have. It's going to be a whole lot of years or months of just depression and weakness and just feeling really, really low. So guys, I hope you have been able to get what I am saying. This is really personal for me. I mean, I could go on and on telling you things to do or things not to do, but honestly, please, if you are a recruiter or if you had experience in this, I really want to know if putting my bio information on my CV is a necessity for me. But if it's not, and there's a particular standard in Nigeria, please let me know. I know every day there are new updates. If you have these updates, please share it to people around you. And until my next video, guys, is a bye from me now. I hope you are doing well. The country, the world, everyone is feeling this thing deep down. But then, there's nothing we could do other than just keeping our hopes up and just hoping for the best. So until my next one, guys, it's a bye from me now. Bye, guys.